What is up, guys? This is Japes. We're on episode 6 now of my Road to Glory, and here is that consumable, that healing card that I promised I'd pick up for Sun. Can't be going into finals without debatably my best player out there, my number 10. He is the newly signed, major playmaker for my squad. He scored a hat trick in his first game. Fantastic player. Go right back into that ultimate team shield, thinking, let's get this game started. And we go in, we find our match. Rolling with the Barcelona kids. Obviously, he's a fan. I couldn't believe when I matched up with this guy. I was like, you playing boost cards? Seriously, man? Like, come on. Who uses boost cards, honestly? Just discard them, take the coins, and don't be a douchebag. But little lucky right here, and Sun's there again to poach a goal. That's our first goal of the game, 34th minute. We will take our lead in the finals, moving on forward. Thought I would have got by with Sun, but Alexander Espine slightly gets into the way. No big deal. He picks up a foul right there. I really don't think that should have been a foul, but I will take the fouls at this, at this close of a range when they give them to me. Not sure, who I was going to decide to be my free kick taker at this point, but then I said, what the heck, Yayalo's in form. Might as well let him slap this one home, and he does not let me down. Crushing finish into the bottom corner. And that's the 69th minute to put us up 2-0. Feeling pretty comfortable at this point. When I get my 2-goal lead, I'm thinking there's only going to be a win in my near future. Working the ball forward again, Yayala, some nice work to get the ball to Sun. And you can't give Sun that kind of space. What a finish, top corner. And that wasn't a fake shot. That was like a fake shot where you just hit XA without doing a direction, and then I just slid my left stick over to the left to set him up on his preferred left foot and finish nicely into the top corner to win a tournament. 5,000 coins. Talk dirty to me. That's a good win with I think at this point we're up to an all-silver team. So with an all-silver team in a tournament where there were no requirements, pick up a new right mid. Ben Hatira, I think, is who I had as my right mid before. He just really didn't feel like he was cutting it for me in that final, so I went out and got another one, picked up some contracts, as there are definitely some guys that I don't think that I really planned on going without contract-wise. New right mid, I think he's got like 90 something pace. I can't remember what his name was at this time, but I picked him up for 300 coins. That's really what I was trying to pay for some bronze players. Go right back in, search through, see if we can't find another player within our price range that we might think about picking up. Just as just add some more players to our squad. Maybe pick up that silver goalkeeper finally. Go ahead and look for it. And I really like Schalke's silver goalkeeper, but don't pick him up at this point. I think I do pick him up later. Not trying to be a spoiler, but I think I eventually do buy that guy for 2,200 coins. Got a little coin happy. Not the best business by me. And I decide, you know what? I can use some of these coins now and go through and look for some gold players. What I like to do, guys, is I add loads of them to my watch list that are for open bids. And so what I can do then is when they're all on my watch list, I can just throw a bunch of open bids out on players. Some of them I'll get, some of them I won't. To me, it's no big deal. Obviously, there are ones that I'd prefer get and others that I wouldn't, but I'm trying to build a quality squad, spread my coins around, and see what I get as a whole total process. Go right back in, go look for some more silver players, and I know this is a lot of searching for cards, but I really want to show you guys exactly what I'm doing, and show you, kind of open you up to what players I'm looking for, how do I look for them. I obviously want a goalkeeper at this point. As you can tell, I keep searching for that, but pick up, I think I did, yeah, I picked up the goalkeeper right there, get him into the lineup, no questions asked. I couldn't, in the last episode before this, I got a really sloppy goal scored on me from my bronze keeper in the game that I lost. Wasn't too happy with that. And there is a silver tournament going on at this point in my Road to Glory where it's like a 1,900 coin bonus, and I'm thinking I want to win it. I haven't actually been back to my Road to Glory squad because shockingly, nobody really wants to play in that Silver Cup. It took me ages to find a match. And at that point, I was like, forget this action, like whatever, I'll just go play on my main account. But, I still have some commentating to do, and so I'm trying to catch up here and then keep the flow going. So I'm not, looking back at games and then commentating going forward. Pick up one more CDM here, Schuster, I think is his name. Pick him up, and he's really not going to do anything for me. I just picked him up because I knew I could discard him for a lot. He's going to sit on my bench so I can have an entire silver bench, entire silver starting roster, and that way I can enter all the silver tournaments, no questions asked. Also picked up that Andreas Beck. He is a fantastic, cheap German right back. Picked him up for 300 coins. I can discard him for somewhere around 300 coins, so there's going to be absolutely zero loss right there. And what do we do at this point? I was thinking, yeah, silver shield, like let's do this. And And we go ahead right back into it, hoping we can find somebody. And I think I do actually, yeah, match up with a guy in the Silver Shield. And I'm thinking, heck yes. Obviously, I look at his team and I'm like, okay, he's got some sort of, theme going on. Obviously Jamaican, obviously going to be pacey, but I'm going to just go with some hyper mode here. And this is built up 2 minutes, 3 minutes in. Sun brilliantly, well, almost brilliantly gets free, but this guy is dilly-dallying with the ball in the back, makes a mistake. Sun lays it perfectly back for Alexander Esvine, finishes it nicely with his left foot, which is his weak foot. And this guy's like, forget this action. I'm playing three at the back. I'm a poor sport. I'm going to just go ahead and quit, so I don't even care. I'm in a tournament, blah, blah, blah. I'll waste a ton more Microsoft coins on packs, and I don't really care about my DNF. Whatever, it is what it is. I'm not bitter. Don't call me that. But anyway, so we go ahead, and I think I search for another silver match here again, and finally just get bored of it. And I might go into the gold tournament again. We'll have to see which kind of squad that I get matched up with here. But at this point, I'm feeling pretty good. Yeah, I leave the silver one, go right back into the gold one. I'm thinking 5,000 coins is a bit too much to pass up for the chance at that again. So I can get some gold players in, put back in as right back. Can't complain about that. So I got one gold player on my team ready to take on this guy who's got a nice little Serie A squad. 4-3-1-2 formation, and Alexander Esvine breaks through in the 12th minute, splits by his defense, and that's just a tidy little finish. Nothing fancy, no step overs, nothing needed. Saw some free space. Little turn to the side to put a nice easy finesse shot on by there. Unlucky with Sun right there, but he gets it. I get it right back with Esvine, who I probably should have passed it to in the beginning of that sequence, and he slaps it home into the bottom left or bottom right corner for a nice finish. This guy gets a red card here, and again, he has had enough. He's frustrated. He was maybe in the final. I don't know. Maybe he's just had enough of tournaments right now. He really actually probably wasn't that good of a player. You see some more bids up there. But the reason I say that he probably wasn't that good of a player is because if he's quitting on a red card there, that means that I was definitely doing some skills to begin with in that sequence, and he's probably sick of getting blown by. But this guy had a nice Russian League squad, and whenever I see a squad like this, kind of from like an off league, I generally think that I'm going to be matched up with a pretty good player. Sun, beautiful work on the step overs, and what a finish. Absolutely love Sun. He is a fantastic player. If you're looking at a silver Korean squad, a Korean squad in general, a silver Bundesliga squad, Sun is amazing. 3-star skills. And he's got like high 70 stats and pace, dribbling, shooting, passing, I think, which is all good things. He pulls one back right there to put us level. Here we're in the 87th minute, and who else could it be but Sun? What a finish. Finishes it clinically, and he just makes no mistake about that. He is just absolutely 100% that kind of player, and that is how we're going to finish this episode. So I think we're on to the semifinal now of that tournament, and unfortunately none of the bids that I threw out on any of those gold guys stuck, but I'll go throw out some more. Who cares? I'm just trying to make the most of my coins here rather than going directly at players that I want. I know I've got to build a full squad, and so I want to get bargain players to help build my full squad as a whole rather than just spending it all on one player. Picked up Arne Friedrich right there for 300 or 400 coins. Can't imagine it was more than that. Anyways, guys, I'm on Twitter if you didn't know, at AirJapesFifa. Can't say thank you all enough for your support, and I will catch you all next time.